The Megadeth album Cryptic. It was released in 1997 and produced by Dan Huff. So this is one of their albums that I don't have a whole lot of history with. I bought it a couple years ago when I was going through and getting all their albums. Reading like the booklet in here, it makes it sound like, or Dave at least makes it sound like this wasn't like a happy time for the band, which I imagine if Dave isn't happy, then nobody's happy. This is the last album for the kind of classic lineup. Nick Menza would be gone after this. Really, this is an album to me that like it doesn't make a whole lot of an impression. It's really kind of I think like the most forgettable of the kind of classic lineup albums. That said, I don't really think it's a bad album. It opens with Trust, which is written by Dave and Marty Friedman. I think it's a great opening track. I've always really liked it. It's one of the ones I think the only one off this album that I was familiar with from the greatest hits going into it. Really like all the instrumental stuff that's going on. I think Dave's vocals really great. It's a really catchy song. Probably my favorite on the album, which is kind of a boring choice, but what can you do? The second track, Almost Honest, another one that was co-written with Marty Friedman, and I like this one a lot. I think it's got a cool riff, really catchy chorus, so I think that's kind of another highlight for me. The third track, Use the Man, another one co-written with Friedman, and this one I don't like quite as much as the other two. I think it's just, I don't know, it's not bad or anything, but I just find myself getting a little bored with it. I think it does have a cool solo in it, but it doesn't really like jump out a whole bunch. It does say Cryptic Writings in it, so I guess it is kind of like the title track, even though that's not what it's called. The fourth track, Mastermind, this one I like the main riff a lot. I like Dave's kind of cheesy vocals that he does in it when he's talking about like, I can't remember what he says exactly, but he's like, I am the master, or I tell you what to think. That's it. He's like, I tell you what to think, and a few other things. Kind of comes in with this weird sounding voice, and I like that. I think it has cool drums. So that one's kind of a minor highlight for me. The fifth track, The Disintegrators, kind of a faster one, a little bit more reminiscent of their earlier stuff, I think. I like Dave's vocal in it a lot, and I like the melody of the song overall, so this one's kind of another highlight for me. The sixth track, I'll Get Even With You, written with Ellefson, Friedman, and Brian Howe. Kind of a weird song. I like the intro to it. It's got some cool bass. I don't know, it's kind of a goofy song in some ways, but I enjoy it. I like to think that he's talking about Metallica when he says he's going to get even with them. So that one's kind of, I wouldn't say it's like, I don't know, I guess it's kind of like a highlight for me. I like it, but it's kind of a weird song. The seventh track, Sin, this was written with Nick Menza and Dave Ellefson. I think it's got some cool guitar. I like the instrumental stuff. But other than that, the song overall doesn't make too much of an impression on me. The eighth track, A Secret Place. This one has cool guitar. I like the drums as well. Catchy vocal from Dave's. And I think his vocal sounds pretty good. So this one's another one that I like quite a bit. The ninth track, Have Cool Travel. Kind of got this goofy start with this like Wheels on the Bus thing that they do, and then that kind of comes up again at the end. So not sure what they were going with that. It's got harmonica in it, which is kind of weird for a Megadeth song, but I enjoy. Cool guitar, I like the drums, I like the vocal. It's not bad, but the kind of Wheels on the Bus thing, and it just kind of, I don't know, it messes it up a little bit. The 10th track, She Wolf, this is another faster song, really catchy. I think the guitar is really cool. I like the guitar solo on it a lot. It's another highlight for me, probably like my second favorite track on the album. I really like that one. The 11th track, Vortex, another faster one. These last three songs, it seems like they kind of went into like the old kind of fast mode. This one, the guitars and the bass and like the drums, all the instrumental stuff really stuck out, but I can't tell you like what the vocal sounded like or anything. But I like all the instrumental stuff on it. And then the 12th and final track, or I guess Fight for Freedom is what FFF stands for. Another faster one. The whole band contributed to the writing of this. I like the drums. I like the main like riff in it. I like the vocal as well. It's another one that kind of reminds me of their older stuff. I think even like lyrically it reminds me of their older stuff a little bit. So I think that's a really strong closing track and a good way to end the album. Megadeth Cryptic Writing, I think, is a very solid album. It's got some really good tracks on it, but I don't think it like other than like Trust and She Wolf, it doesn't like reach the highs of the albums before it. I think in some ways it just kind of like the songwriting lacks the spark that they had before. But all the performances sound good. I think Dave sounds great vocally. I think the production on this album sounds really good. So yeah, Cryptic Writings, not my favorite Megadeth album, but I think a very solid album overall, and I do recommend it.